we against not allowing pride to stand in the way of the relationships that we must have with our families and our brothers. Our brothers and our sisters, let me tell you, my friend, the only time and the only reason why we are unable to sustain healthy relationships with our families is because of pride. Let me tell you, the very same sin that tangles us into failing the basics that God wants us to do, pride is our problem. And I must say this, pride is the very same sin that God said we must guard against. Pride. Guard against pride. Mamela mhlobo ngavumi. Let us not agree to let our brothers go in the grave because of pride, and we failed to have this relationship so beautiful that God has given to us. Mamela, my brother. Mamela, my sister. Mamela, my mother, my father, my grandmother. Mamela, Sizwe. Mamela, as I'm telling you now, the only thing that would make us not have healthy relationships, it is because of pride, the sin that tangles us to live a life that is miserable and miss out. Don't miss out, my friend. Don't miss out. Don't miss out on the achievement of your brother. Don't miss out on the achievement of your sister. Don't miss out on the joy that God has brought into your family. Mamela, you know, in order for a family to function, for brothers and sisters to function and have the ability to work amongst each other, it's a sacrifice. Let me tell you. Love is a sacrifice, family. Love is not something that comes perfected. You can never build any relationship based on perfection. It comes with shortcomings. It comes with imperfections. Now, our sacrifice, our endurance, our kindness, it's what gives us the hope into perfecting this path. It's a sacrifice. Mamela mhlobo wami, it's a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice that each one of us must make. It's a sacrifice that is worthy for each one of us. It can never be a part that is patient without a sacrifice. We must learn to be patient with one another. Mamela mhlobo wami. Just as God is patient with us, just as God is patient in our shortcomings, we ought to be in our brothers. We ought to be in our families. But one thing that I am challenging today, by the power of the God who lives in me, the God who is the God of power, the God of love, the God of my salvation. This is what I want to tell you, my friend. When we come to a point of being a sacrifice, agreeing that we're gonna be a sacrifice, yes, we're gonna take the pain sometimes, we're gonna take the disappointment, we're gonna take these things that comes with love. A relationship is not based and established on perfection. Mamela, even though they are your brother, they are my sisters, there's gonna be a part of difference. But love, that which is a great sacrifice. Remember that when Christ went at the cross, when he went at the cross and he died that we may find life, it was not that we were perfect. It was not that we were the best. It was that we are the people of God, and that he had the unconditional love, that he was prepared to work on this relationship for eternity. Now we must be prepared to be the sacrifices. We must be prepared to give something in a relationship that